Hey everybody, Cal here, bringing you episode 34 of the Necromancers Let's Play of Total War Warhammer. Last time where we left things off, we were bringing Helmengorst down towards Reichland to help out with these two Chaos armies that are sieging Altdorf and Grunberg. Altdorf, I think, can take care of itself. The garrison is fairly impressive, and we also have Vargolf and the Lord in here, so I think they're okay. On the other hand, Grunberg, much less impressive garrison, and Kemmler's army is pretty beat up, so this is something to be concerned about here. Definitely not as scary as the Chaos army we beat last turn here. They had something like 10 units of Chosen or something crazy. I don't know. That was pretty rough. So that's why we were so beat up over here. But hopefully we should be able to get in there to help. Down here, we're trying to move against the dwarves, but I think, I mean, he can walk up to here, so I'm worried about these guys being in range to be attacked. So I think I'm going to send them up here. That should keep them in range. Yeah, so these armies should be in range to reinforce each other, and he's not taking attrition up here. So keep those armies together. I think we're going to have Magdalene, I think we checked this already, but block army chance is basically non-existent, so Magdalene's just going to hop up here and deploy for this one turn. I think she'll pop in with the armies next turn to help out with something, or I guess we could have her try to destroy the walls. Not sure what we're going to do there, but with that, I think we're going to go ahead and check our forces. Oh, what's Rickert doing? Rickert is just sat here in Talabheim. Do we need him here? We do not. So yeah, he should probably get back over here to get some walls into Essen next turn. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end the turn, and hopefully not get completely ruined by dwarven armies that we cannot see. Alright, the dwarves did nothing apparently. Clan Angren, are you going to come and help me with this Chaos Rebellion? No, you're just gonna stand around and look at it. Okay. The dwarves are not particularly helpful. They seem ultra competent when fighting me, but against Chaos, they're suddenly get stupid. Okay, so we have a rebellion in Kislev. We were expecting that. The top knots have been obliterated. That's unfortunate. I think they are the only people we had any kind of tree with. And yeah, so we have a Chaos Rebellion here in Kislev. We did get walls in just this last turn, so that should help a bunch. It is Chaos, so they could potentially come up with a scary army here, but hopefully not. Now, here, we'd like to, before we forget, get some walls into Essen, and let's see about money replenishment, up here, corruption. I always get corruption here. Corruption here is pretty good. We're 83%, so I guess we don't really need it here. We do need it in Kislev though, so I think we're just going to go for the cash. Although we could use perhaps some recruitment buildings here. That would be helpful. Some crypt horrors would be good up in the north. So maybe we'll pop in a defiled cairn up here. Although it's also not very far from Sylvania. So you know what? Just money. Just money. Always just money. We could also upgrade this. That is very cheap, so we'll do that. No one to trade with, unfortunately. I mean, public or just around the map, generally, folks like us quite a bit for fighting the dwarves and Chaos, but yeah, not a lot of love otherwise. So let's push up. Go on. Gustav's army up here. 637 income a turn from just standing around here. Let's see, if we get up here, we can get to here-ish. also raid. So that's 542 for each of the armies. That's quite a bit of income from raiding here. And I think move up just like so. And we should be too far away for this army to do anything about now. And so we should be able to push up, take the Pillars of Grundy. I guess we could head straight in Karazakarak this turn. See, could we pop some holes in the walls here? I don't know if it's worth it. No, we can't afford it. So we'll just leave her there for now. We'll get the raiding money, and next turn we'll try to get in there. Thorgrim may head in against Akendorf, but I don't really care. Akendorf is not built up in any particular way. I mean, we could start getting it up into the higher tiers, but really it's just being used as a way to stop the dwarves from invading the northern empire that we built up. I think Helman Gorst, I could move him farther, but how far can we get in regular stance? We can't get into Kemperbad. I think I'm going to get him into Kemperbad. That should keep him relatively safe, because otherwise he could be... Valmir could pull out and get him.
My puppets dance.
And like this, actually... let's just have him in reinforcement range of Kemperbad, not actually in Kemperbad, because Kemperbad does not have walls. Kemperbad does not have walls. Okay. Yep. So that's done. Rickert is no longer needed over here. Send him back over that way. And do we have any other heroes or anything that need to be moved around? Kemmler's stuck in the city. Melchior is stuck in the city. Magdalene is raiding it up, and yeah, I think that's going to be a quick turn. 144. I might just check diplomacy. Does anyone like me? Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits think I'm cool. That's that's good. Interestingly, the Wood Elves also like me. Bretonia almost likes me.
What is your message, Tomb Scum? Speak it now, so my lady can reject its unholy words.
Wow, that is... We're at -3, guy. What is this? Okay, well, I was gonna go for non-aggression pact, but dang, that was kind of a low blow. Yeah, non-aggression with Bretonia, so we can build up relations with them and hopefully get a trade agreement, because we could use the money. We do have to kill them in the end, but for the time being, Chaos is the bigger threat. I just want to see any of these dwarves or anyone like me. Carrick Ziflin kind of thinks I'm okay. Yeah. So overall, our relations are improving with all these battles against Chaos. So that's a good sign. Down here... Yeah, I think that's good. I think we're in reinforcement range of each other. These dwarves are down here. I don't see any armies up this way, so I think we're safe. Oh, please God, let us be safe. There's gonna be a dwarf for an army just off the edge of the map there, and I'm gonna get crushed, or not, or everything's gonna be fine. Okay, and okay, they're going to lift the siege and move over there. That's interesting. The Wood Elves are offering to pay me 1,000 money for a non-aggression pact. Okay, sure. I have no intention of going to Athaloran for any reason. There is no reason for me to do that. Oh dear. So Kislev is not having a good day. Oh.
Can you feel it?
Oh dear.
From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves for war. is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power?
Okay.
Oblivion has come, my lord. Archaon, the ever-chosen Lord of the End Times, has re-entered the world. With him marches a Chaos host numberless in size. Prepare yourself for the coming apocalypse.
Alright, Chaos Invasion. The old world despairs, for Archaon, the ever-chosen champion of Chaos, is come, and with him the end times. Once the Templar priest of Sigmar, Archaon uncovered a terrible secret which drove him to reject his faith and pledge himself to the gods of Chaos. In their service he has devoted himself to the world's destruction, defeating all challengers, and rising to a position of dominance over all in the Chaos wastes, achieving the ultimate accolade, his dark coronation as the Ever-Chosen, the vessel through which the dark gods unite their followers to turn the world into a realm of chaos. It is to his banner that the warriors of Chaos have been flocking, and it is his malign will that now drives them forth in terrible wave of destruction, destined to sweep all before it. The earth groans beneath the iron-shod feet of Archaon's numberless horde, and with him comes death. Is there any champion of the old world mighty enough to withstand the Lord of the End Times? Well, we got Krell. So somewhere there's a greenskin Wa. That's good. An exalted hero has assaulted a garrison in Grunberg. Kemperbad is now under siege. And Clan Angrid is laying an ambush in Reichland. Kislev is being raided by Throg. We have a rebellion in Kislev. And we have the Ever-Chosen. So, okay, I think we need to kill these armies as fast as physically possible. We can get Helmengorst into... Why did he attack? Why is he sieging the settlement? That's a bizarre move. That is a bizarre thing to do. Why would he be doing that? Okay. Well... Kemmler...
My cruelty knows no
okay, so I guess this siege has trapped Helmengorst within the settlement. So we really need to take out these armies as fast as we possibly can, because in, I think, one turn, the AI will swap out these guys for the legendary lords. So we'll get, Archaon and I don't know, Kolek or something crammed in to Altdorf. I'm actually thankful they haven't done it this turn. So I think Kemmler is going to first have to go up here and assist Helmengorst against Valmir the Manslayer. And then we'll have to join together and band together against Karan there. Karan. So I think... I think if we go around this way, we can get into reinforcement range. Pick up some more undead on the way. I'm worried that he will retreat if we do that. So I think what we have to do is... are there any regiments around that will help us? There's the Chillgeists. The Chillgeists are not bad. Chillgeists are not bad.
death is only the beginning.
Okay, let's see if we can... Is there anything fast we can get? Alright, the Dire Pack is not a bad idea as a reinforcing force. Chillgeists... Maybe we'll grab the Chillgeists as well. We'll grab these guys. Send Kemmler up to reinforcement range. Up here. Winter Magic is calm here. It is also come in... It's come in both these places? Alright, well...
Spread the rot.
We can get into a channeling stance here as well. And send in Helmengorst as the primary force. Or can we attack with Kemperbad's garrison? We can.
Destroy them.
And we'll get Helmengorst and Heinrich Kemmler as reinforcements that way. I don't think that's what we're going to do. I think instead we're going to have Helmengorst attack. I think that's a better option. Yeah, that gives us a way better balance of power. So we have Helmengorst, we have all these reinforcements. We're going to put Lichbone Penance onto these Hex Wraiths. These guys don't have any banners. And we'll put the War Banner onto the Chillgeists. And we're going to head to the battlefield because this is going to be should be a fairly epic, if one-sided battle. I mean, it says that we're going to completely stomp them. I'm not too confident. 2 Hell Cannons it's always hard to say what's going to happen here. So let's go ahead and fight this battle. Probably should have checked out the terrain first. Yes, the Warriors of Chaos, they do have 2 Hell Cannons, so we'll have to be careful of them because our main line of ghosts is quite vulnerable to missile fire. I think they're magical missiles, if I'm not mistaken. So they're quite vulnerable to that. So we'll have to pay attention to them because they're meant to be our main damage dealing force. So 11 Winds of Magic is a reasonable place to start, I think. What is the total reserve? Power reserve of 60. That's not terrible. So let's start with 11. That should be fine. Okay, so we have our reinforcements coming in from either side. Their Hell Cannons are up here. We can deploy over on this side and attack them through the forest. The reinforcements do not have any such luck, but I think they'll be out of sight of the Warriors of Chaos for the most part. So, okay, let's get these guys up here. They should be faster than everything except for Dire Wolves and Marauder Horsemen, so they should be able to do what we want there. We'll get our Vargeists up on the right side here. What we'd like to do with them is, as their force comes in toward us, we'd like to send the Vargeists in to try to take care of these Hell Cannons. So that's what we would like to do on that side. Helmengorst, I think Helmengorst himself, so he's pretty weak. He doesn't have any... where is he? He doesn't have any mount. He doesn't have any crazy items. Has 0 armor, so we have to keep him safe. And let the other lords do our work for the most part. Okay, so I think we're gonna mix some poison in with our Cairn Wraith line. So that'll be group 2, our main damage dealers. We want to keep them hidden as much as we possibly can. We do not want the Hell Cannons firing into them. These guys are up here mainly just to get vision. I think they'll probably pull back if those forces come toward us. But they are hidden as well. So then we're going to have our mainline force of Graveguard, Spearmen, and some Crypt Ghouls in the front. And they're going to be up like so, I think, just to sort of draw their army toward us. I think we're going to put the the corpse cart in with the Cairn Wraiths. Cairn Wraiths are much faster, but we want the corpse cart with the Cairn Wraiths as much as we possibly can, because it does with their damage reduction. That means the corpse carts, it's like a healing multiplier effectively. So this will be group 1, and they'll be back here. In fact, maybe set them up sort of over here, like behind these trees. So we should be within vision, but hopefully not within firing range of those hell cannons there. Hell cannon shot only comes up to about here, so we can actually move these guys up, sort of partially into the woods. Some of them will be hidden, some of them will not be. These guys will move up here, and Helmengorst himself will be back in the rear here. Okay, and with that, we're going to go ahead and just wondering if we should have some like a sacrificial unit of skeleton spearmen up here just to pull up their forces, see something, give them a tempting target to head towards. Maybe let's do that. And you know what, actually, let's put these guys in the forest over here. I think that's a better. Actually, we'll split them up, one on either side, so we can pull back in either direction. So that if one gets caught, both of them don't get caught. All right, and we'll start the battle. So we have Kemmler and our heroes coming in on the far right here. It looks like they're all hidden here. Looks like they're all hidden. Okay, so these guys. Whereas those guys over there are not hidden, forcing their army to turn around. So these guys up here, we're hidden on this plateau. Maybe let's get just formed up like so. Let's group them up because and make these guys group 7 just so I know what's where. Okay. We can use the bats to try to take on their hell cannons. So why don't we get the bats back here? And why don't we set up this guy on top of our heroes to start them regenerating. Okay, so AI is not moving except for to turn the hell cannons off to the right there. So that's just fine. What we're going to do is we're going to start moving our main attack force through the woods here. It's going to be a little bit challenging to keep them from poking out at all, but hopefully we're up to the challenge. I think the Chillgeists will also put in group 4. We'll try to get them up here because we want our Hex Wraiths to sort of be going in and around. Okay, so they're using... That's terrible misuse of the hell cannon there. Shooting at bats. Okay. These wolves, I guess they're in the same spirit as the Hex Wraiths, so why don't we get the wolves up in the woods here? Like so. And if they want to follow us into the woods, that's just fine. These guys might pull back a little bit and bring our main force. Get our main force moved up a bit. These guys moved up here. Yeah, as expected. Okay, so these guys form up with these fellas, and then we're left with this sort of weird mishmash of units and heroes and things. Okay. So I think these guys, I'll rearrange them a little bit. Just get the heroes in the middle. Move them on up this way. Apparently victory is in our grasp. We haven't even done anything. Oh, they're shooting at the Bargeists now. Move them back a little bit. Okay. These guys can move down, get into the woods here. Helmengorst should get into these trees. Group Group 1 can start moving up. Not a lot of higher tier units in there. Group 2, let's sort of turn their formation to get them moved in here. Keep them all hidden. Nice and secret. These wolves can move up here. The bats, when this fight's about to start, we're going to send the bats in directly onto the hell cannons. The bats will die, but it will get the fight moving in our favor. So we have some Chaos Warriors with halberds moving up the hill here. We may have to show our hand a little bit here. Alright, let's send the bats in. Yeah. Get their wolves dead. Lot Group 1, send them in. Alright, and get the Hex Wraiths out. These guys move up here. These guys come down here with these. Get ready for some charges down the hill. Bat's already falling apart, but that's okay. These Hex Wraiths can chase these bats. These guys lock on up, get in here. Okay, should be able to take care of those fellas. Get the Chill Guys in against the Marauders. And we'll start throwing some fireballs down in here into this mosh pit. Oh, don't fight there. Okay. I don't know why these guys are all caught in here. Hex Wraiths need to get out of there. Okay. Those guys need to get in there. Direwolves go in against the Chaos Warhounds. And these guys in to help. Oh, don't get caught there. Alright. These guys can help against the Aspiring Champions. These guys get in here. And Group 2, our ghosts need to get the heck in here. These guys, these Hex Wraiths need to get out. And where is Helmengorst?
Everywhere, death.
Okay, these guys should do okay against a chariot caught in the woods. Helmengorst is nowhere useful. These guys need to move back this way. Cairn Wraiths can go against the Chaos Warriors with halberds. That should turn out pretty favorably. We can throw into death at anything. Not really. Alright, so this is a bit of a chaotic fight. Get these guys out of here. We've mostly taken care of that. Get our hero involved with the halberds here. Get the Hex Wraith out of there. Grey Guard should do okay, along with the Mortis Engine. Should be able to do some work. Send Kemmler in here. On this side, having an okay time. Get some dogs into those. These guys need to get back here. Group 2 needs to get involved over here. Okay. So Helmengorst can heal up these units in here. Kemmler can keep this group up. We can... Okay, these fellas should kill that. Hex Wraiths as well. I don't know why you guys just stood here. Okay. I need to get these guys into this mosh pit. Corpse Cart needs to get in there. These guys can finish that off. Helmengorst can throw some Graveguard down to block up these fellas. Or not, or it'll be too slow. Whichever. It's fine. Alright, Helmengorst can get in there. Continue to heal this group up. These guys need to get in here. Chill guys need to get out, and these guys up here. Oh, what is happening with this group? Okay, so it seems like we're doing kind of okay with that. Keep this going. We can throw some zombies in here to help out, but it looks like that's mostly taken care of. We throw some fireballs into these guys down here. And these fellas should help out with these Chaos Warriors with halberds. She can come down here and actually get involved. And then there is also... Oh, and we won it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and speed it up and try to get as many units as we can dead. The ghosts seem to have been fairly effective there. Not perfectly effective, but pretty effective. These guys, not going to catch that. Should have some luck here. Can we slow them down? I thought there was a... Alright. We can give them... Oh, come on. Lowered armor. Take care of some more Chaos Warriors. That is... Alright. I think we can end the battle there. Give us close victory. It always does that, though. We rely pretty heavily on expendable units. So yeah, the Ghost's doing pretty good work. Sort of a lot of just sort of maneuvering at the start to get wrapped around their army. I guess we should have just run up with spears. That might have gotten us a better front line, and then coming from the back. I really don't like it when it puts when we get our reinforcements coming in from all kinds of weird angles. Means you can't form up a good battle line, and the battle gets all weird like that, all gummed up and strange. But we did win. So I think we're going to continue to just return captives all the time because we need the money. Got another Tormentor Sword. Again, usually this is my favorite item. Picked up a Gravedigger. Very nice.
My puppets die.
So, okay. Kemmler should be able to get into reinforcement range here.
Strike out.
And it looks like Helmengorst, who has an extra point that we can put into the Brothers Gorst corpse cart. It's very exciting. Let's do that. Get him a cool ride. What does it look like? That's pretty cool. It's all red and glowy. Got some little waving arms. All right. And we gained levels on both of our heroes as well, which is good. I think we were going to go for more melee attack. Is that what we're going to go for? I think no. I think armor. I think she needed some more armor. Or no, we'll pop into evasion so we get to the second tier. Yeah, because we want to get the Fate of Yuna. And Power Drain and Arcane Conduit and all those nice things. We have Rambert here. Beat up pretty badly again. We're going to finish off Woundmaker, get him 15% extra melee attack, and then head straight in there with Helmengorst to finish off this army. I think it's safe to auto-resolve this. Get a couple extra chevrons on our units, and this time I think we're going to just murder the captives. Yeah, just murder the captives. Volmir Manslayer is dead. And we picked up a gold sigil sword. So that's one of the Chaos armies taken care of. We can get Helmengorst into Grunberg to get some replenishment. And Heinrich Kemmler can go into Kemperbad to do the same. Although I'm wondering if we should swap out these forces a little bit.
Helman Ghost.
Grave times.
Because
Of unlife.
Kemmler's army is kind of weird right now. So actually, we're going to head up here and move some things around. So Kemmler will take the damaged Hex Race. I don't think he's going to be fighting immediately. And Kemmler can keep one unit of Cairn Wraiths. That's fine. Dire Pack, I think I might just disband. Put the Crypt Horrors into Gorst's army, and we'll take the Corpse Cart. And I think we'll take a couple units of the Crypt Ghouls. And I think we'll put Hildegard into Gorst's army, because he doesn't have a hero with him. So that's a little bit better arrangement. Go ahead and merge these guys together. Rambert is going to need to spend a few turns just healing up. So I think these Hex Wraiths I'm just going to disband, even though they walked all the way across the map to get here. But I think they're not going to do anything for us for quite a long time. And these guys as well, not really needed. You know what? We can just summon a Corpse Cart whenever we need one. So I think this is just to save some money. We're just going to bring him down to just a minimal little force, and we're going to send him back up north to try to get ahead of the rest of Chaos. Up here, I'm wondering if we should just.
It will be a mass grave.
It's really not to our advantage to go in there, but at the same time, I am worried about what they're going to do if we let them sit here for a turn to build up with the Chaos Invasion proper started. Okay, well, Gorst will be ready to push in from behind next turn, or Belegar might stop being, or Alden Saraskal. That's a very dwarfy name. Okay, so now down here against these dwarves, Pillars of Grodny, we can sack it for 5k. Karaza Karak would sack for 20k. So let's see if we can knock some holes in those there walls. That was a failure.
You dare. Everything dies.
I mean, Ludwig could go in by himself and probably take out the Pillars of Grodny. It doesn't have much of a garrison here.
Bats and wolves gather.
So Gustav could move up here,
Follow me.
and Ludwig
It will be a mass
push in
grave.
there. Oh yeah, that's no trouble at all. Put these on just kind of whatever, I think. Yeah, just fire on some bats. Yeah. Very minimal losses on our side, and we're going to go ahead and sack that.
Then go.
Why did that knock us out of raiding stance? Alright, well, we'll go into ambush stance. Not really sure why that knocked us out of raiding stance.
They will
Sort of frustrating, but we're continuing to make money. Actually, can we just move back here? Yeah, that's better money. And we'll try to not put some holes in Karazakarak's walls next turn. Although probably what's going to happen is Thorgrim will push up there and we'll be forced to force march past him to get back. So that might be a little bit unfortunate. We get some money. We might just push past them and go around. Attrition might get to us eventually, but yeah, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. We picked up a level with Christiana. A little Gear appointing assassin. She's going to be sat here for forever, I think. And any other forces to concern ourselves with? Melchior's over here. Rickert is... Rickert should move up this way, and I think we had some building to do here. Yes, indeed we do. We have Kemperbad to build up. So, Rickert is going to move down this way. Deploy, and we are going to... do we want to put another level into the walls? Gives us Graveguard with great weapons. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Most important, though, is getting Kemperbad leveled up. Then the walls, is this worth the money? Cost us 1,400 for 50 a turn. No, not really. It's not really worth it, is it? There are better things to spend our money on, I think. Like defenses. Up here, Kislev is not going to have a good time, I don't think. There's a Chaos Invasion building, and if there wasn't, then we still have Throg's army. And Throg is level 20, so that's going to be pretty scary to deal with. I guess we could recruit a lord or something here and send him north, but it's not going to get there in time. So I think we're just going to take some losses up there before we clear this out and then move all our guys back up north to deal with that situation. Over here, why is this deteriorating? Why would this be deteriorating? Do we do anything to them? I don't think so. There's no reason this should be different from before. Oh, you know what it is? They got the Shield of Civilization is messing with stuff. These guys as well, I think. Yeah, suddenly they don't like us more. Strange. Or are military actions against the Warriors of Chaos accounting for less? I don't know why this is going down suddenly. It's very strange. Okay, we're going to go ahead and end the turn. See what the dwarves do. What are the dwarves going to do? Yeah, they've pushed up, and they're either laying in ambush or they get into Kazakurak. I didn't see. Clan Angrind is walking through my lands with impunity. Chaos went and tried to fight them. That was a terrible idea on their part. I might not fight them and see if that manages to get the dwarves involved properly. No, I think I'll finish them off. The AI is too incompetent to be trusted with something, even a minor task like that. Okay, damage building, critical failure. Chaos Sorcerer did something, failed. Kislev is being raided. Averland is going to rebel. Wissenland is going to rebel. Okay. I think Kemla should be... I mean, these armies here should be able to take care of that as it comes up. Melchior... actually, what I think I might do... So Hummengorst is here. These guys took a turn of attrition out in the open.
Thirsts for war.
Okay, so Kemmler, I think, is going to move up this way to reinforce.
Death calls.
Melchior is going to give his units to Kemmler.
Strike out!
And then he is going to force march up this way, I think, head towards Wortbad, try to go recruit some more units over in that direction. And then Helmengorst is going to go ahead and attack these Chaos forces here.
Attack!
Okay, it says it's heavily in our favor. I don't think that's necessarily true, but we'll see. I mean, I hope it is. Oh, we get the garrison as well. So, yeah, it sucks with the very low winds of magic here. But we're going to go ahead and fight this. And yeah, like I said, replace him with Sigvald Magnificent, so that's going to be a pain to get through him. Does he have magical attacks? He does not have magical attacks, so we can use the Cairn Wraiths to assassinate him. So maybe it won't be so bad. We do have a lot of forces to attack him with, so let's go ahead and fight this one. At least it's not Kolek. At least we don't have Kolek up in our face first thing. Yes, as I said, it's important to start taking care of chaos as the vampire counts before the proper chaos invasion starts, because if we hadn't, then they probably would have maybe 6 armies down here to deal with, as well as the 5 or so that spawn up north. Oh goodness, this is... Chaos corruption must be quite bad here. Okay, so we have reinforcements coming in behind us, so I think we're actually going to form up... do they have... I think we'll... we'll start with 10. That's fine. They do have 2 hell cannons, but I don't think there's anything we can do about that, really. We could, perhaps... There are some woods here, so we can pick these Hex Wraiths and get them crammed up against the edge of the map there to hopefully push in from the side and secretly try to take care of those hell cannons while our armies move together. Everybody else, I think I'm going to start off up in the back. We should be out of range of the hell cannons. Yeah, God, where is the range out to? Can't see it. Is it... Where is it? Okay, it's out to basically the yellow line. So we're going to start back in the corner with our reinforcements. We'll form up here. I'm not even going to assign unit groups to start because we're not going to do that. If they push up towards us, maybe we'll have to do this quickly, but I'm going to let them start the battle. I'm just going to let the reinforcements move on in. Let's get these guys together. Just stand next to each other. start regenning. Poor Rambert. He started like the last like 5 or 6 battles in a wounded state. Okay, and these forces over here are the garrison. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to let the garrison go in first, because their forces are not proper armies. So I'm not really worried about them. Okay, so we do have some bats to try to take care of their units. Everything else here, what do we got? We got some zombies, crypt ghouls, graveguard with great weapons. Well, the graveguard with great weapons are proper units. Do we have, how many zombies do we have? We have 2 units of zombies. What else here is cannon fodder? We got a whole bunch of skeleton spearmen, so why don't we call these guys okay. Call these group 1. Get them set up here with skeleton spearmen on the left and right flanks. Okay. And then we have our Ghost Corps. And the Ghost Corps get formed up here. Let's have the Vargulf. The Vargulf can do work. So why don't we form up ghosts with some ghouls to do some damage, like so. Yeah, so we can just get them formed up like that. This will be group 2, I think. Actually, maybe these guys go in group 1. Just to get their flanks. Yeah, that should secure their flanks. So get them formed up over here and over here. Sorry, it's going to take a while to get these guys all formed up because this army is huge, and I have time to set it up properly this time. So we're going to do that. I think we're going to put the Mortis engines in group 2 as well. Or we have a Mortis engine and a corpse cart. Okay, well, with the Mortis engine in here. And Rambert. Where is Rambert? Okay, I think our casters I'm going to put in group 0, otherwise I'm going to lose them. And the rest of everything, I think... So these are cavalry type units. think they're going to be group 3 here. And then we have these guys here who I think Rambert is going to get involved here. So we're going to go doot, 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 and doot. Okay, and these guys will be another group. So, okay. 7 is kind of a mishmash of all kinds of stuff. But, okay, so let's head over to these guys. Get moved up into these woods a little bit more. They might poke out here and get seen, maybe. Hopefully not. Just moved up a little farther, so it's easy for us to move into the back when they start shooting. Get group 1 moved up to this ridge here. All moved up in a nice spaghetti string. Group 5 is going to move up on the left here. Group 6 onto the or the right, left. And we're going to move up our casters to here, I think. We'll spread them out once the actual battle starts. Group 7, move up this way. And our ghosts will move up just behind. Once again, strung out as much as physically possible. Alright, now is everybody moving? Everybody except for group, is it 7 up here? What are these guys? Group 3. Right, our cavalry. So I think they'll form up on the left here as well. I just start with tossing a fireball into these Chaos Warriors with halberds. No reason not to, really. Once again, firing hell cannons at bats, not really a great move. Rambert, I think we're going to put into these woods here, just to start with. Actually, Rambert should go into group 3 because he's more cavalry-like. These bats should get moved around behind. That should make them much harder to hit by the cannon, which is up a hill and behind some trees. Alright, see this fireball? It's actually really effective. Like a whole line of their guys, and also their heroes. Okay. Group 2, we're going to keep them moving over to the side here. Group 3, back into the woods here. Actually, why don't we send them like this? White King to stay in the forest. Throw some more fireballs in. It seems pretty effective. Perhaps at these Chaos Warriors with halberds again. How far does this start sucking some of the life out of Sigvald? And group 1, we're going to lock and just send them in at, I guess, the hell cannons. Group 2 is getting formed up in this forest as well, I think. The Lords should get moved up. Alright. Vargeists, get in position. Hex Wraiths, we're going to try to get them in here, ready to pounce. They're probably going to be seen on their approach, but that's okay. Throw another fireball. Hope they won't hit the ground. Don't hit the ground. Don't hit the ground. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Actually, can we try to hit this hell cannon with that? Okay, so that did we're doing some damage with those fireballs. Not gonna lie. Okay, so Kemmler will come in on the left.
The night is ours.
We have shots coming in, hurting on there, but I think we can go ahead and send our bats in against the hell cannons now. Bats will die. It's very sad, but oh, so we have some wolves coming in against our hex wraiths here. Okay, so why don't we just kill these wolves completely? In the meantime, we have these units just stood up here. Group 2, move up this way. Group 3, I think we can just send them in at whatever, basically. Chaos Warriors, the Great Weapons, seem like a good target. Yeah, okay. So Chillgeist and these Hex Wraiths can get moved back up in here. Bat's not having a good time. I think Helman Gorst can help keep them alive. Or not. Never mind. He's nowhere near, because he's really, really slow. Okay. Group 3 should get formed up in here, actually. Group 2... get up in here. Vargulf, yeah, Chaos Warriors, the Great Weapons is a good choice. Okay, Kemmler. Oh, really forgot about my Vargeists. And these ones in here, these guys should move up out of the forest against them. So, yeah. Okay, Vargeists, pick up and get over there. Group 3, move back. Which group are these guys in? Group 2. Group 2, keep on pushing in. I think Rambert is in there somewhere, so he can... Slowly, that thing moves in. We do have Mortis Engine moving in as well. Hex Wraiths in there. Should really move in there. I don't know what these guys are doing. Just move on up and kill those guys. Turn on the Hunger. Get the Vargeists into there. Kemmler is taking some shots here. So why don't we drop this in here. And then heal yourself, Kemmler. Kemmler, get out. These guys, I think we're going to have to come in for some assistance. We're going to bounce off the Gorby's chariot and then help there. Gorst, put some Grave Guard down there. These guys can help out here. And then get up here. All these fellas come in here. These guys, do not fight them in the woods. That is a terrible plan. These guys help out over here. Need some armor-piercing damage to actually break through these guys instead of just crypt ghouls. Mortis Engine, get involved. These fellas just push up into there. Group 6, get in the back of these guys to keep Kemmler from dying. Chillgeists, get into these. Okay, and now we have units fleeing all over the place. So try to clean up as many units as we possibly can. What happened to all our... Oh, I forgot a unit of Vargeists, apparently. Okay. Let's try to clean up some of these heroes, I think. Along with Rambert can help out with this, I think. In fact, Rambert and the Knights. Yeah, Rambert and the Knights get in here. Speed things up. Not sure why I don't seem to have the Krell summon seems to be missing here. I'm not sure if I've glitched things out with too many abilities, but I think I might have, which would be bad. So I think this guy is going to go down. Our units has been wiped out, so this is a pretty terrifying sight, I think. Oh, these guys look so cool. It's Chaos Champion just trying to get off the map here before he gets swarmed by knights. And he's made it away. Okay, we're going to end the battle there with a decisive victory. Yep, neat and tidy. Took a while to get set up there at the start. But yeah, it takes like 2 or 3 stacks of undead to take care of 1 stack of chaos. So I think they're all unfortunately going to be like this from here on out until I get some. I think I need just like 5 Vargulfs in an army or something stupid like that to cheese my way through chaos. If you guys have some suggestions on how to beat superior forces, because the Empire counts don't have a lot of super elite forces. Yeah, so we lost a couple units here and there, but overall we did pretty well. 2k dark magic is nothing to sneeze at. Picked up a relic sword. They ran away, but we are going to pursue Prince Sigvald here to finish him off.
Butcher them!
And that is an easy auto-resolve. Okay. So, I think these captives, that's another 1,000. I'll take another 1,000 money. Okay, Vashnar is dead. Melee attack +3 for war beasts, monstrous infantry, and giant units. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good ability. Melee attack +10 for direwolves and fellbats units. Also good. Alright, well I guess we have a theme to give Helmengorst now. And that pretty much tidies up this side of our empire, actually. Everything's looking pretty good here. We can go ahead and force march up to... we were going to have a rebellion in Nuln, weren't we? So we don't want to garrison in Nuln because that will prevent the rebellion. We kind of want to show up and smash it. So I think we're going to just go around to here. Keep on replenishing. Melchior is done all his... Oh, and we got another level with Helmengorst here. Okay, so we got Lightning Strike. The rest of this doesn't really... I mean, growth +8, that really should be in the first tier. I don't know why it's in the second tier. That's totally stupid over here. Melee defense for corpse carts and unit experience +3 for corpse carts and mortis engine unit recruits. I mean, we could use that and just turn him into a recruiting guy. But he doesn't have these recruiting skills up here, I noticed. So I don't know if that's a bug or just an oversight or if that's just how he's supposed to play. But I think what we actually want is we'd like to finish off the... I mean, I guess he needs to get more magic. He doesn't have enough magical magic. So I think, on the other hand, we could go into the red tree. No, let's go down the red tree. Red tree's always good.
Dark magic is mine to command.
Okay, so he's going to move up here. He will knock out our rebellion next turn. Heinrich Kemmler, I think he should go around and resettle Helmgart and Eilhart. So that means that he should head up this way, and next turn, yeah, we can just... Oh wow, we can just instant summon a Terrorgeist now. That's bananas. Yeah, so we can just suck up a whole bunch of zombies next turn, and then use them to settle these regions back here. think we should be safe to go into Force March. With any luck, we can do this in one turn here. Public order is -12. Why is -12? Lack of corruption. Okay, so we need to get corruption back on track. Yeah, that's a lot of chaos corruption. A lot of chaos corruption happening here. Okay, but that all dealt with. I think this is a good place to end the episode. So thanks for watching, everybody. That was a pretty successful turn, I think. Chaos has showed up in earnest, so that'll be interesting. We do have Kislev, so we should see them coming. But perhaps not for much longer. we have Throg and what's his name? Harald Death Dealer here to deal with before Chaos starts moving down. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you again next time.